Hello everyone, my name is Siddhi Dugad and I am currently pursuing my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering at Ramdev Baba University. And today I am going to explain you the following topics: eigenvalues and eigenvector of a matrix, Hermitian matrix, unitary matrix, its operations and importance. So let's start with our first topic, which is eigenvalues and eigenvector.
So what are eigenvalues and eigenvector? An eigenvector of a square matrix A is a non-zero vector V such that when A acts on V, the vector V is only scaled. So it is defined as A into V vector is equal to lambda into V vector, where A is the given matrix, V is the vector and lambda is the eigenvalue. An eigenvalue is the scalar lambda that represents how much the eigenvector is stretched or shrunk when the matrix is applied.
So let's take an example of a matrix A where we have matrix A as 4, 1, 2, 3. And now we have to find out the eigenvalues and eigenvector. So first we will find out the eigenvalues, and with the help of the eigenvalues we will find out the eigenvectors. So for finding out the eigenvalues we have to use the formula A minus lambda I equal to 0. So determinant of A minus lambda I equal to 0. This is the formula to find out eigenvalues. So it will become 4, 1, 2, 3 minus lambda times of identity matrix equal to 0. Okay, so 4 minus lambda, 1, 2, 3 minus lambda equal to 0. Now we have to solve the determinant of it. So the determinant will be solved as 4 minus lambda into 3 minus lambda minus 2 equal to 0. Now we will open the brackets. It will become 12 minus 4 lambda minus 3 lambda plus lambda square minus 2 equal to 0. So the quadratic equation will become lambda square minus 7 lambda plus 10 equal to 0. Now we will solve the quadratic equation to get the eigenvalues. On solving the quadratic equation, lambda square minus 5 lambda minus 2 lambda plus 10 equal to 0. We will take out it common, minus 5 minus 2 into lambda minus 5 equal to 0. So lambda minus 2 into lambda minus 5 equal to 0. So lambda 1 equal to 2 and lambda 2 equal to 5. So these are our eigenvalues. With the help of these eigenvalues, now we will find out the eigenvector. So here we have the eigenvalues as lambda 1 equal to 2 and lambda 2 equal to 5. Now we have to find out the eigenvectors. So instead of putting lambda, we will put the values 2 and 5. So first we will take the case of when lambda 1 equal to 2. So the matrix will become as 4 minus 2, 1, 2 and 3 minus 2 into x, y equal to 0. Now the matrix will become 2, 1, 2, 1 into x, y equal to 0. So we can directly solve the equation and we will get the equation 2x plus y equal to 0. Now 2x equal to minus y. So x equal to minus y by 2. So when y equal to 1, we will have x equal to minus 1 by 2. So our first set of vector space will be x1 equal to minus 1 by 2 and 1. Now similarly we have to find the second set of vectors. So now we will take the second case when lambda 2 equal to 5. So the matrix will become as 4 minus 5, 1, 2 and 3 minus 5 into x, y equal to 0. On solving this we get it as minus 1, 1, 2, minus 2 into x, y equal to 0. So now we have to get an equation. The equation will come as minus x plus y equal to 0. So y equal to x. Okay, so when x equal to 1, y equal to 1. Therefore, the second set of vector will come as x2 equal to 1, 1. So now we will move forward to Hermitian matrix. So now let's understand what is Hermitian matrix. So basically Hermitian matrix is a square matrix that is equal to its own conjugate transpose. That is A equal to A dagger. So let's understand Hermitian matrix by an example. So here we have a complex matrix A. Now we have to first find out the conjugate of matrix A. So conjugate of A equal to 4 will be written as it is, 1 minus I will become 1 plus I, 7 will be written as it is, 1 plus I will become 1 minus I, 6 and plus I, this will become 7 minus I and 5. So this is our conjugate matrix of A. Now we have to find out the transpose of the conjugate matrix, which is also known as A dagger. So A dagger equal to, here rows will get converted into column. So 1, 4, 1 plus I, 7. This row will get converted into a column. 1 minus I, 6, I, 7 minus I and 5. So this is our A dagger. Now we will compare the original matrix A and the dagger A. So here we can see that the original matrix A is equal to A dagger, that is A equal to A dagger, which is our condition for Hermitian matrix. Therefore A is Hermitian. Now we will see what is unitary matrix. So now let's understand what is unitary matrix. So unitary matrix is a square matrix whose conjugate transpose is equal to its inverse. So we have the relation U dagger U equal to I. So let's take an example of a matrix U, which is 1 by root 2, 1, I and 1. Now first of all we have to find out the conjugate of U. So conjugate of matrix U will be 1 by root 2 as it is. 1 will be as it is. I will become minus I. Again minus I and 1 as it is. Now this is our conjugate matrix of U. Now we have to find out the transpose of the conjugate matrix U, which is also known as U dagger. Therefore U dagger equal to 1 by root 2. So the row will get converted into column. 1 minus I and 1. Now we have the condition U dagger into U equal to I. So we have to multiply U into U dagger. Therefore 1 by root 2 square into 1 I into this 1 minus I and 1. Now we have to solve this. So 1 by root 2 ka square is equal to 1 by 2. 1 into 1, 1 minus I square. Now we have to multiply this. Minus I plus I minus I and minus I square plus 1. Now this will become 1 by 2 into 1 minus I square. I is under root minus 1. So it will be 1 plus 1, which is 2. This will become 0, 0 and 2. So here we will take out 2 as common. So it will become 1, 0, 0, 1, which is equal to I. Therefore, the given U matrix is a unitary matrix.
So, various operations are performed on unitary matrix, some of which are multiplication, determinant and eigenvalues. In case of multiplication, if we have U and V which are unitary, then the product, which is UV, will also be unitary. That is, the product of two unitary matrices is also unitary. Second operation is determinant. Whenever we will take the determinant of a unitary matrix, it will be equal to 1. Third operation is eigenvalues. So all eigenvalues of a unitary matrix lie on the unit circle in the complex plane. That is, if we take lambda as the eigenvalue of U, then the determinant of lambda equal to 1. So now let's discuss the importance of unitary matrix. There are various reasons why unitary matrix is important in quantum physics, some of which are: first, to preserve the length and angles. A unitary matrix does not change the length of the vectors or the angles which are present between them. Therefore, it is very useful to preserve the length and the angles. Second, it is used in quantum mechanics, as the evolution of quantum system is described by a unitary matrix. Third, for the encryption and the communication. Unitary matrices are also used in algorithms for data transmission and error correction. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.